Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Highly Intuitive Mercury Oracle. Let's get started with this energy read. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm missing something. Right. We're going to do a 5-card spread, and then we're going to clarify these cards. We're going to talk about the issue, present influence, the unexpected influences, the advice, and what is the outcome. So, Spirit, what do you want me to convey to the listeners? I'm going to wait till I pick out all of the cards, and then we'll talk about them. Let's see. So we have Tower. Changes. Somebody's about to be lonely. Somebody's about to be separated. And so this change is coming. This Tower. 16. Okay. Spades. So this is somebody's going through changes. Whatever this change is, you could take it how it resonates with you. But this change is calling for you to be by yourself so you can reflect. Okay. Rider. Movement, change, progress. So it gives me that hermit energy. Okay, this is one of my new decks that I got. See, sometimes the Tower is a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. It's just saying that somebody needs to... I feel like you are in this... You're in the Tower. You're going through a lot of changes. Yep, that's what... And with the Rider card, it's confirmation again. Spade. So you're... With the Spade coming out here, this lets me know that you are definitely on your path. Whoever this message resonates with. You are creating movement and change and progress. You're making progress. So whatever this is that got you by yourself, actually, this is a good thing. I can relate to this message. Yes, I have peace being by myself. I sure do. Book, secret, discovery, mystery. You are the book. You could be an open book. Okay. But I feel like you are discovering your own secrets, the mysteries about you. I feel like, let's see, heart, love, friendship, happiness, whoever you are. I'm going to just wait till I get all of the cards out here. Then I'm going to explain what I'm feeling from this energy. And then cross, suffering, tears, fate. Okay. I'm going to switch this around because the possible outcome is not going to be suffering, okay? Maybe suffering for the people that caused you to be in this Tower. I feel like whoever this message resonates from, you removed yourself from a lot of people. That's what I think. And I think people who just... You saw past the illusions that people were creating, you know, fake friends, fake family members, fake everybody, fake exes, baby mamas, baby fathers. I just feel like you decided to be alone so you can reflect. You're taking action on your desires. That's what I feel. I feel strongly. You are I feel like you're a well-balanced person. You're headed down the right path. You're discovering things about yourself. And you are you're a very kind person. Very, very nurturing. I don't know how to say this, but I don't feel like you're suffering. I feel like people that you walked away from is suffering. I feel like people you walked away from are the ones that's suffering, the ones that created the illusions, the ones that really tried to play you. They really did. And whoever you are, you by yourself. You a loner. And you needed to be by yourself so you can reflect, so you can make a decision on the direction you wanted to go in. And I feel like the direction you went into was looking at your own life. I feel like you're really trying to figure out what makes you happy. I feel like you are really living your life for yourself and not for other people. And I think this is why the suffering, tears, fate. I feel like you could have suffered. I feel like I feel like you went through. Yeah, I feel like you have suffered. And what I mean by this, damn, it says possible outcome suffering. I feel like this is somebody in your energy that's at a crossroads because they don't have you. You removed yourself from this person because you discovered something. Loneliness, separation, reflection. Let's get some tarot out here. And then let's get some tarot out here. Let's talk about this tower, these changes. Spirit, give me at least 3 cards to talk about this tower. This loneliness, separation, reflection. I feel like, yeah, we're going to see what it says. Feel like a cycle is beginning. Cycle has ended. Something has ended for something to start. Yep. You're going after, yep. Yep, you're healing after taking a loss. Okay. Let's clarify this star energy. I'm gonna clarify. I'm going to, okay. I feel like you a star. And I feel like you in hermit mode, but it's showing up as the tower. We got nines out here. You could be seeing sequences of nines and sequences of sixes. You could be seeing the number 9. You could be seeing the number 66. Yeah, I'm getting that you are a jack of all trades. You a mystery to a lot of people. You could be discovering your own secrets, mysteries, not like, and then secrets about other people too. But we're gonna see the loneliness. You're healing. That's why you're by yourself. You are lonely and separating yourself because you are reflecting on, on your life, and you are healing something. Pisces, I feel like you're healing. You're healing from something. Aquarius. Yep, you're being vigilant at this time. You're surveillancing something. You're watching. I just feel like you're being vigilant. I feel like you're watching out for your enemies. This is what the suffering and the tears and fate is. I feel like this Page of Swords could be connected to you watching out, paying attention to your ops, being vigilant, but also paying attention to your own needs and things of that nature. Discovering who you are. Yep. Unexpected. This is what I feel like. Yeah. Because we have the Page of Swords out here that's falling out under the Tower, right? But then right here, it says secret, discovery, a mystery. Unexpected influences is that there could be people trying to figure you out. Or you could be trying to figure yourself out. Learning things about yourself. And this is also talking about with the Tower, you being lonely. There's loneliness around you. You're in separation because you're reflecting. That's what that's exactly what it is. You're reflecting on your healing. I feel like you took a major loss, or people that wanted you to suffer, wanted you to take losses, and this is what you're healing. And I feel like this is what you're watching out for. You're watching out for your enemies, because I'm not trying to be funny, Pisces, but you know that your family basically was trying to unalive you and take you up out of here. And I think this is what you removed yourself from your family. Okay. What is this movement? Progress, change. Yep, you're making progress because you're no longer hanging around people who didn't have your best interests, And I feel like, yep, and whatever else you moved away from. Could be toxic habits. But whatever this is, Spirit is confirming that the present influence right now is that you are making progress. Your hard work is paying off. Yep. Here we go again. Your hard work is paying off. Your manifestation is, damn, look. We got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So whatever your plan is, it's working. Whatever this plan is, it's working. You coming out as the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You could be Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. So collective, these people out here, whatever this community is you walked away from, these people were doing heavy. I feel like somebody that you are in separation from was behind the scenes doing spell work on you to cloak your energy. That's another thing I'm getting. And I feel like you moved away from this. This is a good, whatever this is, this was a good plan. Okay, what is this unexpected? Secret discovery. Secret discovery, a mystery. There's something that's a mystery. Something that's like a secret. But you're discovering this. Somebody wants to discover something secret. I get investigation vibes. Page of Swords energy. Whatever this secret and mystery is, did you move? Is somebody moving? Did somebody secretly move? Somebody discovering that you moved? You relocated? Okay, let's see. Clarify this Six of Swords. So again, movement. This is talking about because you are a truth speaker. You stay, what the truth shall set you free. You are uncovering and discovering something that was somebody moved something. Somebody tried to change something so you wouldn't discover something. But you're going to discover this anyways. Yep, this is talking about money. I feel like somebody could be moving money. Like I said, angel number 66 is out here. You could be seeing a lot of zeros too. 10, 10. Collect Pisces, you could be just giving into yourself right now. I feel strongly because what you don't understand, what you don't see, because you keep telling and speaking the truth about something, is causing something to move in your favor. Something is moving in your favor because you are a truth speaker. You stay having clarity. And because you stay having clarity, because you already know what's going on, that's why this energy here of suffering. I feel like a bunch of people who hide behind religion. It don't matter what religion it is. These are spirit people who claim to be religious people. These people are at a crossroads. They're suffering. Their fate, their fortune is to suffer because they wanted you to suffer. This is what you removed yourself from, and you have been getting clarity on, you've been getting you've been reflecting on why your family did you the way that they did you. Why did they outcast you? Why did they treat you the way that they did? And I think this is what you have been getting, Ace of Swords, unexpectedly. You don't realize the universe has been unexpectedly giving you downloads, which is causing you to move your rank and position in life to level up in reality. Because I feel like spiritually, you could be a high-ranking spiritual being. This is basically with the Major Arcana card. This is talking about your plan to heal. Mm-hmm. This is talking about how you're planning to heal. Whoever you are, whoever this message resonates with. Let's clarify this heart energy, spirit. What do you want me to know? Whoever you are, collective, you're very, like I keep saying, it keeps coming out, loving. It's being recognized how loving you are. I think the universe is recognizing the work you putting in, the time you putting in to make your dreams a reality. Yep. They're recognizing the work that you're putting in. The universe is. It's being recognized. What is the suggested? Yep, the suggested action is to just keep investing in yourself. And what is this cross, this suffering tears? Let's see. Ooh, there is an emperor. Somebody that aided and abetted in destroying you is suffering. This is their fate. They're in tears. Look, and then it's like a star, a sticker star right here. This is crazy. This emperor collaborated against a star. That's what I think. We're going to see. What is this emperor? I don't want to speak too soon. What is this emperor energy? What is this emperor energy, spirit? Maybe you could have suffered in the past, collective, but no, this is right now. This is talking about the possible outcome. Look, yes, this is a powerful person. I feel like the emperor, Aries energy, hangman energy, Neptune. Damn. Okay, so, wow. There is a very powerful person. They're showing up as an emperor. Now, I don't know if this is a government official. I don't know who this emperor is. Now, okay, that's what this is saying. So, I'm going to read the possible outcome. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. With this emperor, the emperor is somebody that's what is it? Power, aid, help. There is somebody that's in a very powerful position, guys, that's suffering. This is their fate. And I feel like they're suffering because this is somebody who tried to sacrifice the star. This is a whole community under fire because they tried to sacrifice a chosen one. Sacrifice means murder, unalive. Somebody Let me pull from... Let me get an idea of, before I say anything, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 8 people in this reading. It's a lot going on in this reading, guys. It's a lot. I could tell you this though. I feel strongly that somebody wanted to be like somebody, or they wanted to take from someone. But you're healing, and I feel like you're being vigilant. That's what this is talking about. The Tower, the issue is you're healing. Somebody has a problem with you healing. Somebody has a problem with you being on guard, you protecting yourself. The present influence is that, here we go, you are literally showing up for yourself. Look, you defending yourself, and you standing 10 toes down. This is the plan. This is your new beginning. You're not playing. Like, I feel like this is the same. You're the same person. I feel like I don't think you don't see it coming, but you and your family could be moving. And whatever this move is, somebody's coming in. This is what you don't see coming. This is what's unexpected that is going to happen. I don't know when this is going to happen, but it is going to happen. You're going to be relocating. You're going to be moving, you and your family, because of some clarity that's coming in. Okay, somebody is about to, you're about to receive some type of money. And this is unexpected. You're going to be moving soon. This is what you don't see. You're going to be moving soon. Okay? And the suggested action is continue, continue investing in yourself. Continue doing the work. Okay? Because there is, whether you know it or not, the possible outcome is that somebody's going to be sacrificed. Okay? Because somebody tried to do this to you. I feel like it's a community of people. It's not, yeah, we're going to see though. I feel like this is major. The Emperor had help and aid. Somebody's going to be unalive. Look at this. Look, suffering, tears, fate. There's an emperor suffering. They're crying because they tried to sacrifice you and it didn't work. It was reversed. This emperor had a lot of support. Let me go into depth. Whoever this emperor is, they have people either working with them or up under them or above them. I don't know. But somebody was getting help and aid into creating burdens and trials for somebody. An evildoer wanted another person that I feel like is a light worker, somebody who was enlightened. They were creating trials for somebody, creating a lot of trials and tribulations for someone. So they wanted this person to be stuck and stagnant. I feel like somebody wanted somebody to suffer. Somebody wanted somebody to have a fucked up life. And then they was going to come in and take this person out. But whoever this person is that's sitting in this Neptune energy, I hear wounded warrior energy. Whoever you are, you could be any of the 12 zodiac signs. You reversed this on this person or these people that was coming for you, that wanted to sacrifice you. Why did this Emperor... Okay. So this is what you're healing from, collective Pisces, or whoever this message resonates with. You're healing from the fact that a group of people wanted to take you out of here. This Emperor wanted to take you up out of here. Okay. Let's pull 2 cards. Let's clarify this Emperor. This person is suffering. Whoever this Emperor is, they're suffering. That they're crying. This community who helped this Emperor, they all are suffering. They're in tears, and this is the fate. Their fate. They're gonna die. I told y'all. I don't know why y'all will come up against me. Well, actually, I do know why. I know why y'all did what y'all did. Okay? Who is this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? Five of Wands. This Emperor is a fake imposter. This person been keeping up arguing, fighting, and chaos, rivalry because of jealousy and envy. This Emperor is very jealous and envious of a light worker. They have been in competition with a light worker. Yep. This is a family. Look how it's coming out. The 10 of Cups. This is a whole community that had some type of power from either, I feel like, a government official. I feel like your family, along with this ex of yours, baby father, baby mother, they all was, man, it was so many people jealous and envious of you. So many people in competition with you. These people was fake towards you. They showed you fake love, fake support. Yes, they did. Pretended like they was happy for your success, but really they was jealous and envious of you. Yep. They've been holding on to some type of money, something that belongs to you, and then sending you the evil eye, watching you, talking about you. This energy is up and down. It fluctuates up and down. Yeah, this is a whole family, a whole community. And they could have had help from like somebody that's like that works within the government. Somebody that has a high ranking position. Like, could be dealing with a judge, a police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, a politician. You could be dealing with a school teacher. But whoever they are, they're showing up as an emperor. And I feel like also, too, guys, There could have been spell work involved in this too. Somebody could have been doing witchcraft to make sure something went in their favor. Somebody's holding on, definitely. Somebody's holding on to money. A family is holding on to money that belongs to somebody else. Money and property that belongs to someone else. They've been holding on to this. But Spirit says because of this, because they had they had help to steal from you. This whole community came together to steal from you. And eventually Pisces, or whoever this message resonate with, they were going to unalive you and sacrifice you, but you had already saw. You were already aware of what they did. That's why you're in this upside down, because this is confirmation that this community wanted to hang you out to dry. But see, the thing is, they did not know that you had a special, what did he say off of Taken? Part 1, he said, I have a special set of skills. Dante from, what was it, Chipotle, whatever that accent. And he was like, I told you, I have a special set of skills. See, this community that came up against you, they didn't realize that you had a special set of skills. And you was going to get to the bottom. That's why you separated yourself from these people. You found out that your family had help from either a lawyer, somebody in the law department, to hold on to inheritance that belonged to you. Money, property that belonged to you. They was going to sacrifice you for this. Yep. Here we go with the name. I knew it. I knew it. So collective. Remember I said in the beginning of the reading, these people has heavily been doing magic, trying to bind themselves to you. And like, I've been feeling this. See, you see why I know this? Because when this came out, I first got, okay, you're being vigilant, right? But also, I was also channeling that they are also watching you. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it. Yes. See, they know that you know their secrets. They know that you know about them putting a hit on you. They know that you know everything. And now they're suffering because of this. They're going through their own karma. You're sitting in tower. You're handing out towers to every last one of these people, 50 people that came up against you. And it could be more than that. Even unknown people that also got on board with this, with your family, to betray you. Along with a lawyer, a judge, people, judicial misconduct. I'm just going to call it what it is. Judicial misconduct. And because you removed yourself and you were able to reflect on this, you have been speaking out against the atrocities that this family committed against you, which is causing movement. These people are paying. They're suffering. For whoever this court, this judge, these lawyers, they all are paying for what the freak they have done, because they did not obstruction of justice. They did not want to give you what was yours. And instead, they was behind the scenes plotting with a judge and a lawyer. I had to download. They was behind the scenes in the law office with this judge or this lawyer talking about how they was going to kill you. Sharon, Gary, Blau, and Tila. That's what I saw. Now, for y'all, it could be different people. But for me, I have to call it out. Okay? I saw this. I saw my aunt Sharon Lee, whatever. I saw Gary Cooper. Yes, I saw them all at this law office having a meeting, talking, yeah. So they have been watching, paying attention, yeah, but also to collective. This is crazy. They're watching your Wheel of Fortune. Something that's coming in for you. Somebody is still trying to sacrifice you. But I shouldn't say that. These people that had the desires to sacrifice you, they're still watching you behind the scenes. And they're under judgment. This was fated to that's why it's showing this was fated to happen. Because they kept whoever Sharon is, whoever this auntie is, they refused to give you what belongs to you. And they had help from government officials to do this. This is why you're not receiving. This is why you have not received any money. But see, Spirit says unexpectedly you is going to receive this money. I don't know where this money's coming from, because I feel like it's coming from God. I feel like I don't know where this money is coming from, but I feel like strongly that it's a mystery. I don't know where this money coming from, but whatever it is, it says secret, a discovery, a mystery, a wonder. Something is coming in and you're going to be relocating. Okay. There is some type of clarity. Something is coming in that's going to be made clear, and it's about you receiving something. You are going to get this, and it's going to be unexpectedly. You don't see this coming. That's why it says unexpected influences. You're coming into this money. I don't know how it's going to happen, but Spirit, and I feel like that's the mystery. And that's why it says right here, this is the mystery. You're going to get this money. Spirit knows that these people and these court officials and everything, God sees these people plotting against you. That's why they're suffering. They're in tears. And this is fated for them to happen. They were trying to sacrifice you. They're going to be the ones sacrificed. What did I say? You're about to get whatever this is that's coming to you. Yep. You could be. What did I say? Angel number 66. Or you could be seeing 666. See, 6. First it came out. I was looking at the 6 and the 6. Then it came out again. 666. Then I told y'all saying synchronicities of zeros. Look, we got 6 right here. I also told y'all 10. Yeah. So pay attention to those angel numbers. Yeah, you could be seeing, man, a lot of synchronicities, okay? But yeah, you are going to get what is yours. Somebody is recognizing that something is owed to you. I don't know who's recognizing this, but this is talking about wish fulfillment again. You defeated. Yep. You defeated a Scorpio. There was a Scorpio behind the scenes working against you. Here we go again with the 6. Yep. A Scorpio in nostalgia about the past. Because of something they took part in. With a queen of with a feminine earth sign, with a feminine Scorpio got in bed with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yep. And they've been collaborating. I also get weird sexual energy too. So I don't know if the Scorpio and this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo may have messed around in the past. Yep. Yep, they collaborated against a star. It's coming out again. Yep, the devil. See? Yeah. This is just basically saying, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's a whole community. Like your whole entire family is jealous and envious of you. And both sides have been holding on to things that people have died and crossed over that have left you. They've been holding on to these things and basically using these things to take care of themselves with them. That's why Spirit says, whatever this money is, I don't think this is the money that they stole, because I feel like the money they stole, they used it to fund their lifestyle. They're broke now. So Pisces, what I'm getting is that they're broke. Like they, whatever this money was that they took from you in this home, whatever it was, it no longer exists. Okay. But I don't like, let's see this unexpected. Let's see. What is this unexpected money? Where's this coming from? Yeah, you don't associate with these people at all. Whatever this family is, you don't deal with these people. But behind closed doors, they're still watching you somehow. Well, actually, they're watching you through this government. You know what? Before I figure out, let's see, because this was a... I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys, but this energy is all over the place. Yep, there's light at the end of the tunnel, this situation. Let's see. Let's pull some more, because if the government is involved, I feel like this is a crime. Oh, there was a crime. Crooked officials involved, so I have to pull from this deck. Yep. Yeah, all of these people, family members, they all were partners in crime, committing a crime against another family member. Yep, it keeps talking about your spouse and partner. Somebody, you are in a relationship with somebody that's also a part of this. I feel like person you with, the family could have sent that person to you because they felt like burial. So this is about this was money that was left over. Somebody that's dead already. This person is buried already. So the person that left you this could have already passed on. They're dead. That's what the burial card is. Ooh. So I'm getting that when this person was alive, they experienced some type of spiritual imprisonment. Somebody that's dead now, when they were alive, I feel like they was the ones that left this money because they know they stole from their grandchild. This person is in an imprisonment. Or this could be saying that whoever this emperor is that work in the government, this person is probably dead already, or they're going to die. Yeah, imprisonment. Somebody is dead. Somebody could be in purgatory. I also get that energy too. Yep. So, debt. So, somebody died and left the family in debt. Now, they also want me to say that there's a crossed over loved one. This Emperor can also be a crossed over loved one. Yeah, I said that already. Yeah, they left the family in debt. And that's the punishment because they stole. So a grandparent, a grandfather who is dead, somebody in some type of imprisonment because of debt. They wanted to bury somebody. This ain't, okay, I'm going to pull one more card. So I'm also getting, yeah, people going to die for what they did. And people are people, the possible outcome is people is going to die for what they did. Okay? They're all in a spiritual imprisonment now, and they all suffering financially. They're in debt. Bankruptcy. Oh, okay. Okay, somebody hung themselves when they did what they did. So collective, you're healing again. It's coming out as you being healed, and these people are watching you. Somebody gonna hang themselves. Somebody gonna commit suicide and hang themselves. Or somebody's gonna get murdered by strangulation. It's part of the punishment because that's what they wanted for you. I'm just gonna leave that right there. It's like everything they wished and was working hard. Yep. Somebody neglected to tell you about this inheritance because they wanted to abuse you. Keep you in like some type of bondage to them, chained to them, because they broke. They want you to be broke. Since they don't have no creative pursuits, you shouldn't have any creative pursuits. This is somebody that's like, it reminds me of, remember when Tamar and Vance had their show? And when Vance found out he was having health issues and he had to cut back on his drinking. And he felt like, well, since he was having health troubles and things of that nature, he felt like Tamar should have changed things about her life. And, Tamar is a Pisces, and her argument was just because you're having health issues. Okay, for example, say you're married, right? Your husband or your wife, and I do agree with Tamar on this. I did. It's like, you have a health problem, right? You're diabetic. You're not supposed to eat a lot of sugar. But here I am, I'm your wife, and I'm not a diabetic, but I eat sugar every now and then. So you're getting mad and you feel some type of way because I can eat sugar, but you can't, and you want me to stop eating food or certain things because you can't do it. That's not fair. That's not, just because you abuse sugar and your health is bad and you're not supposed to have something, doesn't mean I shouldn't have it. And I did agree with Tamar on that. But that's what this is. It's like one of those things where somebody feels like since they don't have something, the whole world shouldn't have it. So somebody feels like, okay, for example, this is somebody who they can't accept their reality for what it is. This is a broke bitch, a broke dude. This is somebody who is a karmic. And they think because they lack everybody in the world should. Well, it's like, okay, say for example, you have a child and your kid was born without arms, or they were born with lobster hands or something. This person feels like since they had a child that was born with lobster hands, then everybody else should have a kid. You know what? I'm gonna make this a prime example. My daughter's father. This is what spirit wants me to use. This actually happened to me, and I could actually use this as an example. My baby father has another baby mother named Nicole. So my name is Nicole, and then the other woman before me that he got pregnant, her name is Nicole too. She had 2 kids with the guy that I have a child with, right? One of her children that she had with him came out with sickle cell, but the oldest kid she had didn't have sickle cell. Do you know this broad called me up on the phone arguing with me because she's mad because she found out that her newborn baby have sickle cell. So she calls me up on the phone talking about, basically she wanted to get our baby father to come to the hospital to visit the child. But at the time, he did not want to go to the hospital to visit this child because him and his baby mother was beefing. They I don't know what their beef was, but all I know is that they were beefing with each other. So she got mad, came up to the store and busted out our store windows. Okay? All because she was mad because she found out that the child that they have together, one of the kids they have together, have sickle cell. So it's obvious if none of his other kids have it, and this one in particular child, not even her older sibling have it. This got to be something in your bloodline. So you know what she said? She called me up on the phone, fussing and arguing, talking about it's not fair that she hate the fact that he has kids with other women. That's another thing she told me. Then she said it's not fair. All of his kids should have sickle cell. And I said, I cussed her ass out. I said, first of all, and I didn't cuss her out like raise my voice. See, I have a way of cussing people out where I don't have to like raise my voice and use foul language. I basically told her, I said, you're stupid. And I said, for one, that is clearly in your bloodline, because if none of his other children have it, and it's common sense, and this is how I know she does not have common sense. She's a very hateful person. So she basically told me all of his kids should have sickle cell. Then she was mad because me and him opened up a business together. Well, all of his baby mothers should have rights to his business. I said, no, the fuck they don't, because this is my shit. First of all, I don't have to share nothing with you or the other baby mother. This is my shit. How you gonna tell? Yeah, she called me up on the phone, trying to cuss me out, mad and angry, talking about it's not fair why she got dealt this bad hand. I said, girl, you sound crazy. I said, first of all, that's in your bloodline. That has nothing to do with his other kids, because if it was in his bloodline, maybe it's a strong possibility that all of his kids could have gotten it, but that's not how it happened. Your child is the only child, and not the older kid with him. It's in your bloodline. So that's another thing she was mad about. She was venting to me about that. Then she was venting to me about it's not fair that he named his store. So at the time he had how many children? 2, 3. He had 3 kids, and he named the store after his oldest child. That even made her mad. Oh, it's not fair that he got, what did he say? What did she say? He got 3 kids. His store should be named after all of his kids. I just said, I didn't argue with her. I just listened. it just, see, me personally, I don't argue back with people like that because I can already sense the stupidity in them and the ignorance and just dumb. And I just told her basically that she needed to heal. I said, you still got issues stemming from your childhood that you need to heal from. You're not healed. And you mad because this man moved on, you know, bringing children into the world, and you mad because you have to share this man with other women. And now you think you entitled to the success that the other baby mothers have. Out of all of his baby mothers, I am the only baby mother that's self-made. His other baby mothers, they're not self-made. The first baby mother is a con artist. She was writing bad checks. The second baby mother got like 12 kids by 11 different men. I think all of her children, with the exception of her first 2 children, are the only 2 kids that I think have the same father. Then the rest of her kids, I want to say she got 12 kids by maybe 10 or 11 different men. She would have had baby number 13, but she ended up having an abortion. And it's just weird. I don't understand. Like, you know what I do understand? It's called mental health. So that was just a little story. This is somebody who feels like, you know, they mad because they don't understand how it's a mystery. You know, they don't understand how you are the way that you are, but what they don't understand is called choices. Just like how you chose to let 11 or 12 different men ejaculate in you and plant seeds in you, and you got these kids. Exactly. It's that simple. Just like how you chose to spread your legs and have all of these different kids by all of these different men, this is why this divine feminine chose to be by herself, and she only has one baby father, not 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's no offense to anybody that do have 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody's situation is different. Okay? But y'all dealing with people that's just, they mad about your shine. They've always been mad about your shine. These people abused and neglected you. They even neglected to tell you the truth about what was left to you, because these people are all in debt. They wanted to use money that was left to you to take care of their debt, and they're in an imprisonment. People are going to die for this. People are going to die horrible, tragic deaths because they stole money and homes from you that was left to you. You never received nothing. And then the sad part is, after they stole and took everything, money from you, they were planning to unalive you. That's why they were meeting up with the lawyers and stuff, because they did not want to return the money. The lawyer had advised them not to. They basically gave these people the advice to take you out. And because these are crooked people that work within the judicial system, they know how to, and I'm going to use the program Tyler Perry's, The Haves and the Have Not. We're going to use the OVO. We're going to use the show The Ruthless. We see in TV programs, this is what they do. They're connected to high-ranking people. What did I tell you? The Bible tells us clear as day, for we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with rulers of evil and darkness within our government, within Hollywood. All of these issues that mankind face comes from dark, evil, fallen angels that are connected to evil people. Yes, I told you, a serial killer. They were planning to take you up out of here. They were having meetings at the government, at this law firm, because they don't want to give. Basically, yeah, they spent the money. They've been spending the money. They've been doing this. That's why Spirit says Whatever this unexpected income is, it's going to be unexpected. You don't even, yes. Because for real, collective, you from outer space. Okay, you're not. These people wanted to kill somebody that's not even from here. I told you guys, I died in 1989 at the Glenville swimming pool, the recreational swimming pool. I died. So I'm something else. I'm not who I was when I was a child. I'm something else. And and all I can tell you is that I'm from outer space. I'm not from here. So the Nicole, my mother don't realize I died a long time ago. My family don't even realize I died. This is why I came back as something different. Okay? These people are not my family. Yep. You could be marriage, wedding. You could be married. But yep, confirmation that they wanted to take you up out of here. That's what this is why these people don't want to give you what's yours. Because they in debt. Even this government official, they all are in debt. And they, along with your family, these people, because I thought it was weird. How are you in a government building talking about murdering and unaliving somebody? This was the download I got. And there is a dirty ass lawyer involved in this too. And I think this is who the emperor is. The emperor is the lawyer, the U.S. Department of Justice. This is why I don't vote, guys. I'm not saying you shouldn't vote, but me personally, there's nobody. First of all, yeah, I can't vote for these people. These people are trying to unalive me and take me up out of here. Why would I vote for somebody who wants to murder me and kill me? Y'all got the game twisted. They got y'all brainwashed. Anyways, this unexpected money spirit. Where is this unexpected money coming from? What is this clarity? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this windfall is going to be unexpected. It's not going to be in the form. See, look, let me see. Oh, here we go. I found the other book. I knew it was going to come up. It was just a matter of time. I knew it was going to come up. It was just a matter of time. Yep, education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position. Or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Damn. So, you might have been thinking about taking a class in something, or you could be thinking about writing a book or teaching others. So this is where your money's going to come from. So your money is coming from, you could be a writer or a teacher, an educator, a vlogger. But the money is coming in because you cut ties with everybody. Here we go. You cut ties with everybody that you needed to cut ties with. Because these people who you were dealing with, they didn't have your best interest. Spirit also want me to bring attention to the fact that you have your own magic. And your magic is your gifts. So I'm about to tell y'all, whoever this, message resonate for, you are a jack of all trades. This message is not for everybody. This message is for an in particular class of people that know you are a jack of all trades. And what I mean is that you can have a dozen different talents and you can alchemize all 12 of your talents and create. And I'm going to use myself as an example. You could be an accountant, a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a seamstress, a cook, a reader, spiritual healer. Same difference. We're going to say reader, spiritual healer. Okay. You could be a professional driver. You could be a professional mom, dad. Whatever, you are a jack of all trades. You could be a gardener. Whatever it is you do for a living. The average human being don't have 12 different occupations where they get money from every 12 line of work. Remember I told you guys, I also make custom nails. I'm like I told y'all, I do a lot of little different things to make money. I don't just do one thing, okay? This is, like I say, this message is for somebody who is very multi-talented, multi-faceted. These will be up on my Etsy store, but not today. I got to make some more, but this is another product I'm adding to my store. But like I say, you are a jack of all trades. Not only that, you have the gift of prophecy. You also can manifest numbers. And guess, guys, that's me. That's why I said this message is not for everybody. This message is for in particular individual. And yes, I do write behind closed doors, and I have been. It's crazy that Spirit said that, because I do want to write a book about my life and what I've been through and how I survived. And I actually also, too, not only do I want to write a book about it, I actually want to have a movie as well, too. Dedicating, like how Antoine Fisher wrote about his story. Yep, I can relate to Antoine Fisher. I grew up in the foster care system too, and the foster care system is fucked up. It is what it is. It is. Okay. So with that being said, guys, you very gifted. See, it says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and better positions. You will get more money with the deals as well. So not only can you manifest money at the drop of hat, also partnering up. But you only want to partner up with righteous people like yourself. You are not partnering up. You're not partnering up with crooked, low down, dirty people. And because you are gifted, you have the gift of prophecy. You are a psychic. You already know when people come to you, you already know if they're full of shit or not. And this is why you're not co-creating with anybody, because whatever deals and offers you have been getting, you've been turning them down because these are crooked people. And you're not building anything with lowlifes. Yep. Magic. You have your own magic. It says you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. You are powerful because you cut ties to people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. You just going with the flow right now. Thank you guys for your super chats. I really do appreciate them. I did activate them. So like I say, guys, I'm new to this, so please bear with me. I am new to this. I'm still learning how to operate YouTube. Okay. Education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So whoever this message resonates with, you are a rare person, okay? You have a lot of different things that you can use to create the life that you want. The average person does not have that. And I'm going to just keep it real with you. The average person is still stuck in things that happen to them. They still blaming the things that happened to them as a child as a reason why. You know, a lot of people about to be fucked up because I hear Donald Trump is putting a limit on Section 8. He's putting a limit on all of this stuff that people have been taking advantage of. You know, Section 8 was actually meant for you to just be on it for a little bit and then get yourself off. You got generations of people raising families off of that's not good. So I am kind of glad that, you know, he is making some changes, because all of this stuff doing is enabling people to be lazy, enabling people to depend on other people to take care of them. It should not be my responsibility to take care of you. It shouldn't. And like I said, I agree. 2 years. Yeah. 2 years should be enough for you to find your passion in life and get to it. Everybody needs help, but we're not going to keep helping you the rest of your life. And then you're having kids and you think, man, weird. So let's pull some more money. Let's pull some more. Where is this spirit? Where is this windfall coming from? So now we know, collective, that you are very talented. And you have your gifts. And you are multifaceted. Okay? Not only can you manifest numbers, you're also a healer. Okay? You can manifest anything at a drop of a hat because of the energy you in. You are no longer hanging around people that's fake and phony. These family members, these loved ones, you completely removed yourself. They behind the scenes acting a fool. Guys, ever since my grandmother died, my family has been calling me every 2 days, trying to, you know, have a relationship with me now that the witch is dead. The one that was keeping up all of the shit, she's dead. So now certain people been calling me, you know, wanting to have this relationship with me and whoop-de-woo, and all fine and dandy. I'm all, you know, for it, but I'm still staying away because I know the truth. Yep. See, it's showing up right here. People dropping dead. They're in imprisonment. They in debt. Spiritual debt and financial debt. Because they tried to sacrifice you. Your family was going to murder you, guys. Murder you. And they was going to use an X to do it. All right, Spirit. So how else? Let's give us some more information out here. I want to use this other money deck. How is this money coming in? Let's see. Yeah, whatever this is coming in, it's a surprise. Something about your independence. You're about to be going on a vacation. And this is a surprise. You don't see this coming. So I don't know. Maybe somebody about to give you a ticket on a vacation. Something's coming in where I feel like it's a windfall of money. It's a windfall of money coming in where you're going to be able to go on this trip. And this is a surprise. You don't even see this coming. Yep, it says be ready for change. Trip could mean shit. You could be, remember when I said on the move? You know what? That's crazy, guys. I am going on a little vacation tomorrow, but it's only a day trip. That's crazy how they came up. This is what I was looking for. See, winning. You is coming into some type of money. I don't know how this is happening, but you are winning. And it says sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So you is coming into a jackpot, so some type of windfall of money. Yep, it's because of some investments. You made some type of investments. I feel like the investment is you invested in yourself. And what I'm saying is that you cut out nonsense, okay? You walked away from a lot of people that you loved and cared about who wasn't serving your highest good, fake support. That's an investment. When you walk away from things, That's you investing in yourself, pouring into yourself. That is a form of an investment. When you walk away from things that does not serve your highest good. You could have investments in stock, in some type of business, in yourself. Your stocks could be growing. Your portfolio could be growing. I don't know. CD accounts. Yes, it keeps talking about a gift. There's a gift. It says you will discover new talents that will lead. This is what I'm talking about. You will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use opportunities as they arise. You are the gift. It keeps coming up here in this deck too. Gift. You are very gifted. You have a lot of gifts within yourself. Yes, the gift of foresight. Remember, I told you, you psychic. Yep, you have the, so this came. So you have the gift of foresight. You have a lot of bright ideas. You have a lot of resources at this time. The fruits of your labor are paying off. You are taking risks and gambling. Helping hand. You have the universe. This money is coming in multiple ways. It's not just one stream of income. It's multiple streams of income. For whatever it is you do for a living. And as your business grows, you will be able to bring people on board, have employees, because that is my plan eventually. Wow, this is an amazing reading, guys. And with that being said, I'm just going to leave that right here. That was your message.